like they've desensitized us enough to not overreact at all the stuff.
Yeah.
But the Drake thing though, having a classic album thing, I feel like they trying to like rewrite his legacy. And you may not like the person, you may not agree with, you know, how corny you may see him as, but like to ask a dumb question like that, and the pods are like really building that lore of like, does he really? Bro, like if you were alive between 2009 and 2017, he has about 3 classic albums. He has, but it's just, and because they're like not peers, because they're in somewhat of the space that control the narratives.
Mm-hmm.
And it does feel after like this Kendrick thing, it became like an open fire type of situation.
Sure. For sure.
It's like, we can say he lost, but to say that he's not him is like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, people strongly believe he's not him anymore. Long time though. I feel like they've been.
That's because you can't find him. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, I can always respect somebody who does what they want, who says no to things that everybody says yes to, right? Like, let's look at the Super Bowl halftime show. He said no to that. Like, then he
said no to that?
Yeah, that was a big conversation. They've been trying to get Drake for the longest. And, you know, then you have like, then he'll go on like a UK tour and make a killing, make a ton of money. Like,
for sure.
People who do what they want. I respect people who do what they want and succeed at it. And I don't let, especially nowadays, knowing the truth about things, I don't let media narratives control how I think and view things and people.
Yeah.
Because the media is like on a decline. We know everybody's business. Nobody's a celebrity anymore. And yeah, so like there's no point of trying to get famous anymore. Because like the value is like,
the bar is low.
yeah, like everybody's famous. Like, YouTube messed that game up. YouTube messed that game up. Like when YouTubers started making that much money at that period of time, there's a generation of kids. There's a generation of kids that it's a good topic. We probably talk about that.
Yeah.
Because like I remember what made everything so cool and lit when I was younger is like after every Friday something dropped. Monday we're at the lunch table talking about it. But like when YouTube became a thing, like with the mukbangs and the day in the lives and stuff like that, I'm not watching that. I'm watching TV, right? We all were watching the same thing at the same time.
For sure.
Now we have so many different things to watch. Like I'm not into reality TV. Like I don't have the Zeus app. I don't have like whatever. But like I was when we were in school, Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Nick. So we all had those moments where we were able to build celebrities and these lures for movies.
Yep.
And characters. Like there's no A-list celebrity anymore, right? Nope. There is no. At most we might have Michael B. Jordan. At most we might have maybe Timothée Chalamet. But even then, like when you look at A-listers back then, we had Johnny Depp, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Will Smith. Like Michael B. Jordan don't give you that Will Smith feeling, that Denzel feeling. They're trying to emulate it. I also, first of all, I love Sinners. Sinners made me a believer again.
I've never seen Sinners.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
Angelo, why are you
Oh my God.
Why are you yelling?
Oh.
It's mad
my
loud. It's mad loud in here. Hold on.
God.
Y'all, they trying to
What?
They trying to team up on me in here. Tahoe in the background, in case y'all didn't hear.
I was a big Michael B. Jordan hater. Fruitvale Station was my favorite Michael B. Jordan movie. I felt like a lot of his performances after that were underwhelming.
Really?
Compared to that, because when they started to over-sexualize him, and when they started to over-sexualize him, the look was giving more of the acting than the acting itself. So when they started to over-sexualize him, again, I'm not a girl, I don't care. The acting in Fruitvale was phenomenal, right?
It was.
So when they started to over-sexualize him, they started to give him some certain type of roles, which Creed.
He was. I feel like Creed is like one of my favorite movies.
Creed, I don't like his acting in Creed.
Really?
Too cliche. The script wasn't too well. I hated Killmonger. Killmonger's script, the deaths of my ancestors. That's terrible writing. Like respectfully, it's good for the time, but if you look at Marvel movies, cinematically amazing. shout out my birthday twin Chadwick Boseman, one of my favorite actors. That's an actor, you know. But they started to try to make him this face of like black people thing, like the way they did Denzel. Like to me, another controversial topic. I don't think Denzel is a better actor than Will Smith. I think Denzel is like Drake. Like Drake might not be a better rapper than Kendrick because Drake does what Drake does best. To me, I've seen Denzel play the same type of characters. The scripts are written for Denzel. Denzel does not audition. After his first couple movies, Denzel did not have to audition for movies. So people would bring him scripts. So they would write the character for him. I've seen Will Smith play poor, play rich, play thief, play cartoon, play Jafar. I've seen Will Smith play characters and he had to change. Ali, don't get me started on the biopics. Ali, what's the one he just, King Richard? Legitimate acting. I've seen, again, if you look at Denzel, he falls right under that Malcolm X lore. That's his vibe and his aura. Denzel's Training Day made me a believer. I love the Equalizer series, but it's all Denzel. Fences, you don't even have to give Denzel a script. That's him. If he was poor and an old dad in the 60s, like that's just what it is. Fences in general is just a great play and a great movie, right? Because it's about like fences keep people out, boundaries. The whole concept is amazing, right? Same thing, how I kind of feel. My favorite actress is Viola Davis because of Annalise Keating. But I've seen Viola Davis play that social worker role. Even in that DC world that she's in right now, same type of characters. But you give me Angela Bassett, I've seen Angela Bassett, and and I love Angela. Sorry, last thing I'll say, and then you can start the show or like whatever. Sorry, I've been wanting to get these things off my chest. And respectfully, I shot with my cast yesterday.
Okay.
They don't watch and talk about these things. They want to talk about relationships. I love you guys, but fuck you guys. They don't talk about like things that more of the world is into.
For sure. I don't agree with you on that Denzel take though, but I'm gonna let you cook.
Fair. I don't even think Denzel is seeing Jamie Foxx, respectfully. Just respectfully. I'm sorry. Like I know what good marketing is. The same way I felt about like Kobe. I don't think Kobe is what people say he was. I believe that was marketing in LA. He's in big market. Everything looks better. Like it just is what it is. What black man you know got allegations, although he beat the case? What black man you know made a bigger career after that? Like, no, that's marketing. That's pure dollars. Nobody could have got away with that. Respectfully. That's just my opinion though.
But the rape allegations for real came out, I feel like more so after he passed, no?
No. He had a whole case. No. He was still, I think he was still number 8 at the time. This is like 2006. This is like beginning of his prime. He comes out of that, starts dropping 50, 60. He starts playing really well. He bringing the league a lot of money. And he's in one of the biggest sports markets. Yeah, and it's
I didn't hear about that until after he passed. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, because
it was a whole thing.
Yeah, we were too young at the time.
Probably.
We were way too young.
That could be what it was.
No offense, Tahoe. My fault.
I was there. You're right. Yeah. Absolutely right.
We were way too young, but it was a big thing. It was a big thing in sports, right? Same thing. Mike Tyson had the same type of situation, and usually like career goes down.
Yeah.
Kobe went up after that, forgiven and all of that because again he's a likable dude, and I love Kobe. I love Kobe off the court. But
also, people don't like care about women like that. Like when women like are
especially at that time. This is before all the movements.
Like, even now, if women
right,
there's not much that can happen.
And Kobe has an aura to him that like is just amazing. Kobe has amazing aura, but rest in peace. But the thing about the Kobe thing is like it's pure marketing. Because to me, Mamba mentality is good in the sport, but your dad was a player. You got to live in multiple countries, so you get to speak multiple languages. I'm sure you probably didn't grow up wealthy, but like at worst, you would have been a nurse or a doctor. At worst. Then we have LeBron, single parent, way more hype coming out of high school. Since high school till now, he's 41, has been the number one, like has been what exactly was projected to be on and off the court. That's the Mamba mentality to me. You had to come out of poverty. Your mom was single, probably drugs and all of that. And you had this responsibility to be successful starting at the age of 15. And you were coming from a poor side of town. Don't tell me about no Mamba mentality. You had to focus on basketball. I had to play basketball and take my family out the hood and last this long with 0 allegations, keep my family intact. My kids are straight.
LeBron did have some allegations that came out about him though.
Not through no direct sources. His wife not acting to nothing. And I'm not saying that it's not there. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying if we're gonna play the optic game, let's fully put the full scope in.
Okay.
And that's just what I'm saying. But because of how he comes off, he's more friendly. Whatever. Quick Angela Bassett point, right?
I love Angela. Angela Bassett.
Sorry. Last thing.
First of all, we starting. It's me.
I'm sorry.
It's hot. We coming in hot.
I'm just saying. Okay? Angela Bassett, although she does not get the awards that she deserves, because I believe your place and time also determines your success. If you come too soon, the person after you is going to get everything that you deserve.
Okay.
Right? Angela Bassett, her catalog, her place in Black history and film. Mm-hmm. Right? Same thing I feel with Journey Smollett. And Journey Smollett,
I love Journey Smollett.
Right. Yeah. And Jussie's sister. Yeah. She's played a lot of roles, mm-hmm. right? And like a lot of dominant characters, and like from sci-fi to all these things. Mm-hmm. I learned about Jonathan Majors because of Journey, because of that the show that blew him up was Lovecraft Country, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Right, and that's where like he played that, the way they sexualized him as like the not handsome slave looking guy, right? But with abs though, like go lift some shit, but. Angela Bassett to me, and I was thinking about it the other day, I said, yo, I love Viola Davis, but like, it is so discouraging to see Angela Bassett have done so much, so many shows, so many movies, so many movies that we know and remember, mm-hmm. and not get the credit. And what triggered that thought was, I've seen how much money Zendaya makes, and she's the highest paying Black actress in Hollywood right now.
Okay.
And I think a lot of her roles are somewhat underwhelming as well. And she hasn't had that many leading roles. But to see her get that, I always say, like, I understand why people want mixed kids. And however people want to take that comment is how they take that comment. But we live in a world where these things matter when it comes to success and how people look and how things look. And the older I get, the more bothered I am, not about being Black, but being placed in this country being Black. And it's like, again, Tara was asking me like, why am I dressed like this? I'm like, I'm rebranding. I'm trying to whatever fit the part for the brands and
I feel like I should have had on a blazer today. I almost brought my blazer.
Should have.
No, you didn't give me the memo.
This was an accident. I have a suitcase. Like, I have clothes in my bag. I'm doing a shoot.
I fully was like, let me put the blazer in the car. But I was like, it might be casual today, so let me chill.
Yeah. Do your thing, though. I'm sorry.
No.
Pardon me. This is Mo's show. I had to get those things off my chest. Tahoe, my fault. You can start the show.
So many hot takes. Hi, audience. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What? And none of it has to do with mental health. Like, yeah. I'm just going through it.
We're going to go back to the mixed thing because I don't know how I feel about that. This is a very Black podcast. This is about mental health, but...
Yeah. I just said I understand why people want mixed kids.
Why is that?
It's an advantage in life.
Is it?
Yeah, you see it. You see it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, mixed kids usually have a lot of like identity issues, just from a psychological standpoint.
Right.
So I don't know that that's a better... Like, would you rather know who you are and be sure or be confused?
Whatever is going to make me the highest paid Black female actress.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You sure that wasn't just Spider-Man?
She ain't make no, cause she did the Challengers. She's the highest grossing Black female actress right now. Like out of all of them. I'm like over Viola. Like she doesn't I don't even think Zendaya has the trophy case. But again, that's not, you get paid to do movies. You don't get paid to win awards. Yeah. So I get it. Like Kevin Hart makes a ton of money. The Rock doesn't win anything, but is the highest paid. You know, another Black looking man. But I'm just,
he's Samoan, right?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think Michael B. Jordan is ever gonna get that title. I don't think Damson's ever gonna get that title. That's just the game in the landscape.
From here, Damson better go back to the UK and do what he do out there.
Yeah, but he's about to be Black Panther.
Really?
Yeah, he's next up.
I don't know.
You saw the video of him kissing Lori?
I saw that.
Oh my God. I've never said this. No homo. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for that one. It looked so cinematic. I'd watch that. I'm about to say that. Like everybody watches porn. Like I don't like what the. Yeah, I would watch that scene.
Lori hasn't been in a movie yet, a film, because that was good acting on her part. for sure.
It
I was
looks,
like,
you think it was staged?
that was staged fully. I was
was hot,
like,
though.
girl, what is you doing?
It was hot,
It was
though.
like they stood there for a good, what, 60 seconds? Figuring out, like, all right, should we do it now? Or
It was the whole
was
like
like-
leaning. You know what it is about actors though? Because even so, the thing with people, it's hard to believe actors because they're always acting.
Yeah.
So everything feels performative. Because even the lean in, the way he was kind of lean, it just felt like a Rome movie, like from back in the day. I'm like, yo, but it was hot because she came in for the
Oh, yeah,
kiss.
she came in. She came in, for sure. He seemed more laid back, honestly. I was like, girl,
It's the accent. She probably got turned up by the accent.
I'm not gonna lie. That's my favorite accent.
It's crazy.
That is my favorite accent. I had a little London Bay or two. Man,
You had a London Bay?
I had.
You like that shit?
I did.
What did you like about it?
It was just different.
Right?
It was just
I
different. Like,
feel
I'm
you.
just like, I mean, you know, New York,
Yeah, no, it's the accent. It gotta be the accent.
that's literally what it is. It's not anything, because I feel like men from the UK, they do the same thing, like, as like New York guys. It's just, they just do it with an accent.
Yes.
That's it. That's the only difference.
Yes.
They still be on like, they still don't really be like the best.
Yeah.
They might be a little bit more respectful, a little tiny bit,
Yeah.
but they still got that, like, you know.
It's men everywhere.
Yeah.
I did it's same thing with UK girls. I had like when I was really consistent with music, I used to have like a lot of UK girls like in the DMs. But like I had one rule: you have to send me voice notes, and they don't know that they have an accent because they're from there. They be like,
But that's the same thing. You know, that's why they love coming here. They love New York, and they go to the South a lot though. Like I feel like the UK men
Yeah.
that I know, they like going to like Houston and like Florida. I be like,
yeah,
I don't
the
know.
fashion people love coming to New York, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Wow, this is so interesting. This is a different.
It's a lot. So whatever you had on your agenda, you could start. But I don't
just
mind
like-
talking about the things that I introduced.
Right.
I've just been, I don't know if you guys have me on social media. There's days where I'm just strictly on my story, like writing paragraphs
Yeah,
about my
I've seen it.
thoughts.
I've seen it.
And like, I'm very passionate and I make a lot of sense. I'm very like combative. So like, I do that about Kobe a lot. I'll trigger all the Kobe fans on my thing. Like, oh, like the other day, like he just got passed writing points.
Oh, you felt good?
I'm a LeBron fan, so it just gives me another thing to move him to third place in, right? So it's like, it's a new LeBron storyline, and LeBron. So this was a Twitter joke where LeBron. So there's like a LeBron FC. It's like basically LeBron fans, and then he goes. The dude wrote like, Kobe never beat a dude that scored 83 points in the finals, and it's complete like it's just a big joke, but it's like. It does that thing to like it. I don't know. Like I'm really passionate. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be Charlamagne. I want to be Joe Budden. I want to be Ebro. I want to stir conversation. I want to make it make sense. Because again, right? Like Tahoe just made a post about this. Like I know I messed up when all the men are agreeing with me. Because it's
I think
that's just the show, and it's like that means you're doing a really good job. If you could convince one person to believe in some shit that you don't believe in, you're really good at the job. I learned that in public speaking class. They give you stuff like, yo, convince me of this. I don't believe in this. And I ended up turning the whole class. I had to, his first term, I had to convince my class why Trump was a good president. By the end of the class, only one girl who was strictly like very like hyper political didn't get swayed.
Okay.
I got an A+ in the class because of that one performance. Because I never did homework. I barely showed up. Yeah, because it was a lot of charm to it. I was a lot of humor, a lot of jokes, a lot of, So
There's a lot of psychology in that, I'm sure. Because that sounds to sway someone.
yeah, yeah.
Manipulative, huh?
Also just charm. Like it's just I think a majority of charm gets people a lot of things.
Yeah.
Same thing with like pretty girls, like their pretty face and aura. You know what I used to do? I used to go out with my homegirls. If I wanted no homo, if I wanted to get a man's attention like in business, I'd go out with my homegirl. And I would have her go and talk to him
That
and
is smart.
introduce me.
That's smart for sure.
Yeah. Because I did not, at this age, I was not super intentional about it, but I picked up on it early and I started to like try it. And then but now seeing how many men are falling to lust is like, no, men really value attractive women or women that they're attracted to. And like the strongest men fold even at weak women if they look good. And I take advantage of stuff like that. Told my cast, the girls on my team yesterday, I said, you guys think I picked you guys because you guys are great talkers and you have
Careful.
great. No, I'll say
Careful.
because I have great points. Hell no, I don't give.
Oh, help him.
I'm at that point. I don't give. I told my homegirls. I said, yo, y'all think I picked y'all? I'm gonna say clearer. Y'all think I picked y'all because y'all are? I told them to their face because y'all are great talkers and y'all make great talking points. No, y'all look good on camera. It's a plus. Like the plus is that you know how to talk and you know how to do this. But I could have taught you that. I can't teach you genetics. You get a couple pretty girls. Same thing. You see my poem that I dropped yesterday?
No, I don't think I saw that one.
The brown skin girl that I'm always working with, Naya, the one that's my fake girlfriend online.
Right, yeah.
I know how to make that girl look like a brown skin 90s love. Like really look at our videos. Look at the color grade. Look at the skin tone. Look at what she's wearing. Look at the body. Look at the petiteness. I know how to do that. I have a gift with that. I can make any girl a star. It's just easier when they carry certain things. Check the facts. Check the facts.
I'm
My homegirl just won a reality show.
Yo. I'm sorry. I don't mean to intrude.
Now you good?
Are you okay? How is your mental?
Let's check in. Let's do the mental health check-in.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short though.
Why are you keeping it short?
So I was just telling Tahoe earlier about something pretty traumatizing.
Oh, for sure.
And I was in a very dark place. That's why I really wanted to do the show with you. It's
Let's
like,
get into it.
yeah, we can. I'm gonna keep it minimal.
To the level that you're comfortable, of course.
Yeah, but I've been. Again, that's why I haven't shot a podcast with my cast in a minute, but I've been like lonely mentally these past couple of months because of something traumatic that happened with my family, and I was in a very dark place, very angry place, very potentially violent place.
Yeah.
And
I feel like you mentioned it to me briefly when we saw each
yeah,
other.
when we saw each other, and time has passed. I've calmed down. I've changed my perception, my thinking, my level of grace, and I haven't done it like intentionally spiritually. Like it's not like I opened my Bible and was like, oh God, I think I stopped holding God accountable for my happiness and my expectations. And I think the minute that I made that decision to not be a performative Christian and do the, oh God, this, God, that type of thing. And the more I took more responsibility, even though if he is the strength that's guiding me, is what it is. But I no longer, it's harder to point the finger at yourself until you do it.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to do my best to be a better person. And I've after you saw me, I've gotten into like a very calm state.
Okay, good.
And that's why when you asked me how I was doing, I said, I don't know. Because it's like, there's just a lot of things. It's not that I'm not addressing. I just don't care to address it.
I got you.
And there was a point where I was talking with my family where I couldn't not be angry. I'm thinking all these violent, terrible things that I want to do. And it wasn't safe for me mentally. But now I'm in a flow state of creativity and moving on and doing the right thing. Once I really started to realize I can't control everything, whatever the outcome is, the outcome of, and because of my circumstances, I got out safe with my family situation.
For sure.
With all the legal stuff that happened. Because there was a couple things that happened after that with people in my same situation that, God forbid, could have happened to me. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just be a bit more grateful that I made that one out like unscratched.
Right.
And yeah, so I'm in a way better state. I'm happy. I'm going to LA, but I'm in a good mental state. But that's because like I don't think I'm seeking happiness anymore. I don't think I'm still seeking success and stuff, but I'm not seeking like validation from nobody but myself, because I've been inside more than I've been outside. I'm just now consistently going back outside and working and doing things, but like no sun for weeks at a time. Bad food, bad eating, all of that. Like that level of depression really was kicking my ass.
For sure.
And now I'm in a very like, again, I want to talk. I want to see people. I want to do things. That's why I'm so animated and want to talk about these things. Like, no, I need somebody to talk these things because I haven't been with my community in so long.
Yeah.
I don't have nobody to say these things to, so I go on Instagram and I write paragraphs and I'm hoping people respond, and they do, and I go back and forth. I get my stimulation. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. I want to pod again. I want to do things again. I want to try new things. I want to see new people. And I don't want to be the kumbaya guy, but I am. Like, it's like, yo, it is what it is. Like, I am in a very happy flow state because not that I'm seeing, even with the show, like I'm having like issues getting guests, the guests that I want, a lot of things, whatever, a lot of like people answering, not answering, a lot of things not finalizing.
Yeah.
And it could like really tear you down if that's what you really put your energy behind.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna get up, go to LA, go do my networking. I have connections out there. I got millionaire friends out there that could teach me a couple of things. I'm just get up and go.
Yeah.
Like, but that's because I'm trying to disattach myself from everything I've been attached to because I lost attachment to my family. And, you know, I'll say God forbid for the sake of saying it, if I never see them again, I'll be okay. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
And I miss being a big brother, but I'm okay with the responsibility, with not having the responsibility anymore of having to be a big brother. And when I had that conversation with myself, I was like, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I did my best. I was the best big brother that I could have been to them. But seeing that disconnect and what it did to us, it's like, you know what? I'm okay with not having the responsibility of being the oldest and doing the taking care of the way I was, because that's what I did. My parents go to work. I raised the kids. Like I was a house brother, like type of thing. Because my siblings are way younger. So my sister's 8 years younger. My brother's 12 years younger.
Okay.
Basically kind of raised them.
Right.
So, you know, we have memories, we got videos, we got content. You're like, damn. But I'm like, I'm okay. Like, we're all older now. Like, it's fine. I don't need it no more. Like, again, that, you know, and I don't know. So you could tell me with your degree and your job, your field, like, what state you think I'm in. But I'm in a very, like, talkative move, obviously. You probably said 10 words total since I've been here, which I apologize for.
That's okay.
But, yeah, I appreciate you.
No, of course. I appreciate you for sure.
Tahoe, is that good for you? You like my answer?
I thought it was amazing.
Thank you, brother.
Yes. And thank you, Tahoe, for
And yeah, and how are you doing mentally? So when you're done saying what you're saying, because I know you're the type to skip over it.
No, thank you for asking. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll say it after. But I think, for one, I'm happy that you're in a better space. Because, for one, when I saw you, that was what? Last month? Or a couple months?
About 4 weeks ago,
Yeah, that was like last month. And you seemed good because things were rolling. Like, you were doing your thing. You were in your element. But you also, just from like the outside looking in, observing you, you also seemed like you were stressed. Like you were carrying things. So like, you know, us just being able to just chop it up, I thought was dope. But then shortly after, you kind of got sick. You was in the hospital.
Yeah.
And that was something that was concerning to me because I just saw you. So like, maybe we could talk about that if you feel comfortable, like at some point. But
no, it was just a cold. It was just bad flu.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was just dramatic with it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I do this thing where like, it just attracts a lot of girls. Like, you post a hospital wristband.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks, oh my God. Yeah. So like
are you okay?
200, yeah, I just got a flu, guys.
No, but people die from the flu. So like, I don't even want to minimize the flu because if you have the flu to the point where you have to go to the hospital, it's clearly bad.
No, it was bad that day for sure.
Yeah.
But it was like, I'll be all right. The minute they gave me the steroid, I was like, oh, I lit. The next day I wake up in the bed, I was like, yeah, but by that time I got like over like 100 DMs of like beautiful women in my DMs. Like, yes, ladies, I'm still alive. Cause I did it on purpose. I let my stories die, so I didn't post the whole day. So by the time I posted, you know, when you post a brand new story with nothing else, that's when your views skyrocket. I was like, yeah, I wanted some attention.
Absolutely, you must be stopped because you had people concerned. I was over here like, what the? I was thinking like you probably overworked yourself, like something happened. Like I was genuinely like, I hope you're okay, but
I appreciate that.
Of course. But either way, I'm glad
you manipulated that.
Literally. You're talking about charm. You were talking about charm earlier. I'm like, this manipulation is crazy.
Yeah, it's really good. I enjoy it. I'm talking about my friends are next to me like, yo. I'm like, yo, look at this shit. Got him again.
Listen. Are you still dating? Because I know in that conversation we had when I saw you, you had someone that you were.
She's not gonna watch this, and I hope we don't clip this part up. But we just cut things off the other day, and I don't know who really watches the stuff that I'm in. I'm gonna really watch what I say.
You got people watch you, okay?
Yeah, I'm aware, and I've started to be more aware of that. The more people reference things that never been posted on the clips, but like that I've seen the show, or like anything that I've been on. But I'll say, yeah, we stopped talking the other day, and maturely though,
Good.
because I felt like we were distancing ourselves, and because of the tough position that I got in after my family situation, things are a bit more difficult, you know, because I had to like really whatever I had. So imagine like one day you have family and everything okay,
Yeah.
and the next day you have a completely new life because now you're alone and don't have certain things in order and da 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 da. So we started talking right before that,
Okay.
while things were good, money was good, yada yada yada. And then after that, I have to get into survival mode fast and, you know, figure things out. And shout out to my community, because my community really hold it down.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm very big on like, what are you stimulated by? Like if I feel like I'm not stimulating you, I'm gonna bring that up. Once I notice certain behaviors change, like, because we ended up talking the other day, like 2 days ago. 2 days go by, she was going through something with somebody,
Okay.
and she calls me and she's like kind of talking about how appreciative she was, and I made a badass joke, and she started dying. She hasn't laughed at my jokes in months, like that hard. I'm like, yo, wasn't that funny? But she missed me, cause I was good. I'm good to the girl. Like I'm really good to the girl. I know I'm good to the girl in a lot of ways. So
What ended it?
Again, I think when you're there's certain women in time are confusing to me because like if I say things are gonna get better, drastic change doesn't come overnight.
Yeah.
It comes after a period of time. But time in women's heads works like now. Like if I'm job searching, it might take me 3 to 6 months to get a job, right? But to her, it's like you should have got that in 2 weeks. So it's, and not just saying her, I'm just saying women in general. And then the more frustrating other moving parts that are around, right? Like distance, like we're far from each other. So we have to cancel our days and we're both busy. I'm working, she's in school,
Okay.
and she's working. And it's like, so, and I felt like I wasn't providing a proper like space for her to, you're young, you're in your 20s, you want to date. Like she wanted to, I felt like I wasn't stimulating her enough.
What does
And
that mean? Like, when you say I wasn't stimulating her enough, what does that look like?
we weren't spending enough time together. We weren't doing too much things together.
Okay.
You know, I'm very vocal about my insecurities as well. She's an attractive girl, like, bro. You know, and again, part of me being in my situation, I'm aware that I can't demand certain things or do certain things sometimes where like it causes that like thing. And again, like she hasn't been able to enjoy her 20s because she just got out of a relationship. So it's like, yo, part of it is like, is a little guilt. A lot of it is in like my own thing that I'm dealing with. And it's like a responsibility as well to have somebody that you want to care for on top of taking care of yourself in such a thing situation. So we had this conversation and it was like, we've had a conversation leading up to that conversation.
Right.
But for me, it was about time. It's like, yo, before I hate you, before you hate me, let's do this the right way. Because once I go to LA for a month, I don't know what you'll be doing, and I don't want to stop you from doing nothing. And there's something else that was going on, or she was like, something I didn't agree with. I talked about it off camera, and it was like, I'm not in position to demand it, but like I don't recommend it, I don't want it, I don't like it, and she wasn't picking up on that. Or again, like I'm not providing enough at the moment to demand things. And I told her, I said, yo, because I'm not providing enough in the moment to demand things, like if I was paying all your bills, I would demand things like you're not going there, you're not doing that because it makes me feel like this. I don't trust this, I don't trust that. But because I'm not, and we also weren't there on timeline wise either to her to be that.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. You know, we also talked about like people that we've dealt with. I'm very transparent about that.
Right. I think we talked about that briefly. Like,
And yeah, all those things. But like, yeah, I'm single.
zip string.
I'm single. I'm single. I can vocally say I'm single because I just told her like, yo, I'm single. Like I know I'm single. And there's a load that gets lifted off your shoulder when you just like, I don't gotta worry about who she's sleeping with because like technically we're not together.
Oh gosh,
Sorry.
man.
Am I answering too long?
No,
No, let me know.
No. This is.
Please.
I'm receiving. I'm picking up everything you're putting down for sure.
How are you mentally though? See, you trying to skip over it again.
No, thank you for checking in with me. I'm okay. Actually, literally, I caught up with one of my good girlfriends right before coming here. We actually went to this Thai spot. Like,
She hot?
she's beautiful,
You know,
and she's engaged to be married. So you know, she's in a happy relationship.
She likes him?
Huh?
She likes him?
She loves him.
Oh, okay, cool.
She loves him. She loves him. So it was good just catching up with her. I think it was needed because we didn't really see each other or like, you know, like spend time with each other really since like the start of the new year. So it was good to kind of catch up. And then outside of that, I think I'm okay, man. I'm just like similarly, like just coming into the new year, I've been like just going on my own like spiritual journey, reconnecting with God in a different way. You know, navigating relationships. I'm dating, but, you know, dating is not easy, specifically for a black woman in this.
Bro, we don't got to make everything a black woman.
We have to, because you don't understand.
I hate that. I hate that in conversation.
When I tell you the ratio, listen, you can go outside right now and the ratio of women to men, like the amount of women that it's just, I just feel like
it's depending on what you're looking for. If I'm just looking for anything, I'll get anything. But I'm saying I think it's split. If we're both looking for good compatible people, I think we both our odds are the same.
Absolutely not. That's
Why
crazy.
not?
That's crazy talk. That's not true.
Why
I'm
not?
telling you right now that's not true, but
not?
it's okay if you feel that way. It
Why
is
not?
okay that you feel that way.
You think there are better women out there than men? You don't
Like
just,
currently right now?
You don't just think men pick better? Talk about accountability. Don't let me psych out the psychologist.
You literally, I'm like, these questions you asking me, I gotta think about for real. Cause
no, women just are naturally good at picking terrible men. Men are really good at picking good women. I don't think the ratio is any different. We don't have access to everybody, so we can't do the math of like there's more men than women. That's why I'm like, okay, we got to break it down like how many good men and women. Now we got to talk about compatibility, but it's also like a choice. Like, yo, what do you don't think you just pick wrong? Because why do guys have better odds at picking better women? It's not because there's more women. We're just better at picking.
no,
Men are better manipulators than women.
Hell no. We don't even have enough resources to manipulate. And you know what thing I started to realize? That both parties at this big age, you better know that what both parties be doing. Unless you just started coming outside.
some people wasn't outside.
Part of the lure of dating, that like my favorite lure of dating is like the chase, the games, the honeymoon stage,
Right.
the lie to me, lie to you thing.
Don't lie to me.
No, like
Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
No, but I'm saying like part of it is like I think we've all been dating long enough to know the games that we play.
Yeah.
And part of it, I don't know how to talk about it biologically, but I know there's certain things that make us like feel good. Even if my favorite song by Miguel is "Pussy Is Mine."
Okay.
Lie to me, lie to me, lie to me, so sweet. Because it's like there is something magnetic about the stripper telling you I'm yours, daddy. Like it's a thing. I don't know what there has to be a term for it, Tahoe. You would know.
What do you mean?
I'm saying like there's like a energy between men and women where it doesn't always have to be honest, but it just has to be in the moment.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like a feel to it. It's like I know you're lying to me, but I'm okay with it.
But that's
Seduction, bro. It's just seduction.
I don't want to be seduced. Not at this big age, please.
One more
Just tell
thing.
me the truth, man.
Did you see the video with what's the one of the greatest black writers of all time? Raisin in the Sun.
A Raisin in the Sun.
Bro.
Black writer?
Yes. We read him in school.
Google it. Hold on.
Look up black authors, great black authors. He's one of the big.
Langston Hughes?
No, the other one.
Great black authors. Toni Morrison? James Baldwin?
James Baldwin.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, Langston Hughes, James Baldwin. We used to read in school. Mm-hmm. He was talking to this other author or poet,
Okay.
And she goes, why are men,
Who's she?
this other poet, I think we
Okay.
should watch it.
I know which one. Hold on, I'm finding her now.
Boy,
What'd she say?
she was basically talking about like, no, like men are very honest and violent with their wives, but they respect their bosses. Treat me like your boss. Like she cooked.
I've heard that before.
And for me, it was like, because I do have a thing of like, I'm honest with my friends and family, and like, but this is the way men are with their women, that they actually are. But it's like, I don't like how you treat them better than me. So if you have to lie to me to make me feel like how you make them feel, lie to me.
Nikki Giovanni.
Could you play the video real quick or send it to her?
I have it.
Let's play it.
That video, yo, I'm a writer. I love a good piece.
I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. What Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course. Of
All right,
course you lie to me.
that's
And I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you
You
the way I
must.
treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he
Walk
doesn't
him
know you
down.
weren't happy. You grin at him all day long. You come on when I catch hell because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man? For
Yo.
10 years so that we can get a child on his feet.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
That's not fire though.
It's interesting.
Especially at the end when they talk about, I need you to help me raise this kid. So let's do our best. And so when I watched it, first of all, James Baldwin don't shut up. Like he was an activist. He was a writer. Like he has that whole, again, like that aura to him, that feel to him. Pause. But catching myself what they do. But like, I love a woman who could talk like that. Like where you could because she made a ton of sense. It's like, yo, it's not about what's the word? The principle is right, but the energy isn't. It's like, no, like I don't feel good around you. Like you're taking the anger that you're not able, like you're frustrated at your boss, but you can't show it. Come lie to me. Because I don't want you to keep on being frustrated with me and then da-da-da-da. And you take it out on me because, again, that relationship. And black men do use black women as what's the word? Footstools. Well, back then at least, or at least, that's a thing. It's like, yo, you're right. So basically, lie to your woman.
I think the reason why that wouldn't work for me is because I know when people are lying to me.
But they're your field of work.
That's
bro.
why I'm like,
Your
for
profession.
me, like, sure, you can lie to me. I'm gonna know you're lying, and the only way how this works is if I go along with it. That's really what it is.
Right.
If
That's
I
what I was
go
talking about
along with
earlier.
it, but I want somebody who's gonna tell me the truth. Like simple, like, cause I said this before, and this was when I was in a different phase in my life. I was in a different era where I was dealing with someone, essentially kind of like a situationship. I knew they was like probably on BS, but I stayed in the situation longer than I should have because I liked the person, right? The lies can only go on for but so long because women we have like, I mean, men have intuition too, but I feel like women tap into their intuition way more. Men choose to like ignore their intuition a lot of times, I feel like.
Have you ever seen the guy that made the intuition joke?
No.
About how women actually don't have good intuition.
That's not true. I mean, whether a woman could choose not to use it and be dumb, but like
These narratives are
do you mean?
always so like weird. Because again, as an adult, when you start experiencing these things, I think it's not that, for me, it's like, define women's intuition for me.
I would say that gut feeling. Like if you have a gut feeling that something is off, and the gut feeling comes from probably you've either seen this before, experienced this before. Because I was actually talking
When does it activate?
when something happens
Right.
that's out of like the normal. Like say you and your man, you and your boo got a routine, right?
Right.
And then suddenly something happens that's kind of out of that routine.
Right.
Now, the intuition can start getting activated. Like, something feels a little funny.
So here's my thing, not to be misogynistic or nothing.
Okay.
But my point is that what if more times than not, why didn't the intuition kick in before? Because he ain't shit. He just wasn't shit to begin with. That's my problem with the concept of women's intuition is like, why does it activate when it's obvious or more so obvious? You said what?
That's not true.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Women notice everything. While men are so focused on the goal, women are focused on every step, every shift, at the temperature change. Women can notice the drop of sweat on the glass and wonder why. While engaging in other conversations, this is why
For sure.
they can shake a baby on their hip, talk on the phone, stir spaghetti, mix sauce, all at the same time and not miss a beat. I can't keep eggs cold while I make sausages, but women can give it all to you at the same time, same heat. This is just what they do. So what happens is women notice when you put your phone down glass first.
Yeah.
They notice when you shift, your eye shifts when they're answering when you're answering a question. They put they're building a case in their head, but they don't really know it. It's just things that they notice. So they're building the monster that is you. They're seeing it in real time.
That's a fair explanation. That's probably the best explanation I've ever heard about it. Because women can't even explain that.
That's not true. I mean, because what I was essentially saying is when something, like, it's pattern recognition, right? Like, if I've seen this before, right? Like, that is essentially what intuition is. Like, intuition isn't just this ambiguous thing where it's like, ooh, I feel something. It's not that.
My thing is like, why didn't you know that he wasn't shit to begin with? That's my point. It's like, yo, if your intuition is so good, why you ain't know that he wasn't shit?
Because it's not like a woo-woo thing. It's not ambiguous. It's like little things start happening and then it's pattern recognition. Oh, I've seen this before. My intuition is telling me that he ain't shit. Now, because I've seen him do 2 or 3 things that my intuition is saying, you know what this is. You've seen this before. Where else have you seen it? That's really what it is. I feel like there's a concrete answer for intuition. Like me and my supervisor were talking about this the other day. My supervisor he's a psychologist, right? So we're talking about this, and he was just like, yeah, like he was breaking it down for me in a way that I feel like I don't think I've even broken it down before with like my clients and stuff. But it's like essentially I do think Tahoe explained it really well.
Yeah,
it's noticing little things, and then now the intuition is activated.
I think I have woman's intuition. I do.
Shut the hell up. You have man's intuition. You have your intuition.
Nigga.
And I actually think men
got
have
real nigga intuition, but I definitely
feel
got
like
woman's
men's
intuition
begin activated when they feel like they're in danger. That's really I feel like the only time I hear men speak in a way that speaks to intuition is when they feel like something bad is gonna happen. And that's not the only time it should be activated for y'all.
So I've always surrounded, I'm not saying, let me not be as objective, but
Okay.
I'll say this, because of how I grew up with girls and women, I've been able to pick up on
Okay.
a lot of the, like, so I'm just misogynistic on purpose. I love women, obviously, and not even for sex. Like, my stuff is ran by women. Women are the most organized. They're easily the most professional. Like, I have a whole team full of women. There's more women on my team. Men are literally the muscle and they run equipment.
Okay.
The people that really move for me are the women. Why? Because again, naturally,
Women's Month.
naturally, women are just good at everything that I care about.
Yeah.
But I noticed that since I was young, like, details, music, everything is just like they get it.
Yeah.
So for me, it comes down to like, I've been around it for so long, and so even because sometimes I'm even teaching the girls how to be girls, like, and not from a perspective of a man, but from being around complete women.
Yeah.
Like, no, there's nuance, there's aura, there's things that there's intangibles that you can't control, but you can practice to become.
Yeah.
Right? And so for me, it's like, not that I have women's intuition, but I premeditate, I plan, I do all these things naturally because again, I value women more than I value men. You'll hear me talk shit about women more than I talk about men, not because I like men. I don't fuck with men. I don't talk to them. I have way more to complain about with women because I'm obsessed with women. That makes sense though.
It does.
Right? So it's like, it goes like, oh, nah, you must like men. No, I don't. That's my guy friends. Me and my guy friends, what do we talk about? Women. We complain, we love them, we do all of that. We talk shit. And it's such a, especially like with social media discourse, it's such a weird place because I'm like, if only people can understand if we didn't experience things or didn't know things, and I'm not one of them guys on the internet like, oh yeah, like she's using you for money. I'm not, no, I'm talking about like all of it, the whole ethos of the conversations amongst men and women. I'm like, yo, we truly do like each other because we can't stop talking about each other because we go back to dealing with each other every time.
Yeah.
So we come back with new problems, but we gonna go for more problems. And that's why I wish I can articulate it better about that lore of like, we know what's going on. We know but we just can't help ourselves but to engage.
Gotta stop the games. That's what it is.
And not all of it is sexual. I like sitting across a pretty face. I like having pretty faces around me. I like being the bro sometimes to a lot of pretty faces. And it's not because it make me feel good. It just feels good.
Yeah, it's natural.
You know, it's not always like a premeditated thing. It's not always, oh, I need sex, I need this out of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love women head to toe. Even like when I tell people that Annalise Keating, Viola Davis, I was attracted to at a point. People look at me crazy, right? Why? Because she's a darker woman and I'm known for liking lighter women or whatever. And she's older and this and that. And the scene that made me love her was how elite her acting was when she took the wig and the makeup off and started crying. There was something artistic and I fell in love with the lady at that moment.
I love that.
Like there's just something about like, why are you so good at acting? I'm obsessed. I'm really attracted with women in their careers, right? The thing about the girl I was talking to, she's about to graduate. I know these next 3 years, her prime is about to hit. And I could premeditate those things of like, we spoke about that. I could premeditate like, oh, you're going to be like a super baddie because like you have the familiar structure. Even her mom is a very attractive woman, clean, fresh, like confident. You come from that lineage, you're going to be a super baddie, a great mom, all the great qualities that I want in a wife and a woman.
Okay.
And you start checking the boxes. And I still didn't talk about the sex. I admire women, especially when they're doing it right. You know who I really love right now? Key Bomber, but Tracy Ellis Ross. I'm obsessed with her whole thing. Tahoe, you with me?
She is Scorpio too. Tracy Ellis Ross is fire. I love her.
Yo, there's something about that woman that just makes me fold. I be under her comments. I don't know if y'all be seeing me.
No.
I be like, yo, you looking? You looking? Like,
no, I love her.
What? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's bad because like, it's a thing. Even with her, like, she used to say, like, there's a video of my homegirl. I'd be like, yo, what girl don't you like? I said, yeah. It's different if I was trying to sleep with all of them.
Yeah.
But I'm literally like, no, I like this about that. But I like this about that. But if she had this, if you put this on that, that's how I'm able to brand women. I'm really good with it.
This is crazy.
Yo, I cannot believe this.
What?
This is great. Tahoe.
He's been talking for an hour.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Angelo.
Let me edit this episode. I promise I'll make it look like it was.
I'm here for it though. I'm
sorry.
No.
Yo, you know I really came to a therapist though. I'm sorry.
And don't let the therapist ask no questions. You just talk the whole time.
That's his avoidance. Are you an avoidant attachment? It gives avoidant attachment. He don't want me to ask them real questions.
Yeah, for real.
It's okay though.
You can though. You can. I'll answer it truthfully, as truthful as I can at least.
Well, because I feel like we kind of jumped around a little bit, right? So I don't even know if we closed or if we finished talking about like you just being in a different space now and being in flow state, whereas before you were more depressed and angry and you know, maybe acting out of character, right, from what we know you to be. So what would you say you've learned from all of that? Like in just...
That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
I try to not look at life, I don't like looking at things as tasks. I was on the phone with one of my networks, one of the VP exec at Nike, and I was like, yo, because he was talking about growth. But I'm like, yo, when you're growing, how do you know you're growing? Because you're just getting things done and like things are flowing. But how do you know you're growing organically and not in a performative way? Because like, if there's a deadline and you do a really good job, really good, really fast, are you really good for real type of thing? You know, it's like, because I was in a bad state, and is this experience humbling me? Did it humble me to be a better person for real? Or is this just how I feel now because I'm there.
Right.
And now you talk about performing. So it's like, I don't look at progress that way.
Okay.
Because I think naturally I'm a good person. I mean well. I think I look at my response rate to things. Like, the next time something happens, how am I going to react?
Okay.
Type of thing. So I can't give you an honest answer, concrete answer on that of like what I have learned. I think BS is naturally gonna happen with life.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't want to be cliche or performative. I hate shows like that. Like, oh, I have a thing against Tahoe, please don't kill me. I have a thing against like grown men in their like, not that I'm against it. I understand it, but it bothers me like how especially our generation sometimes is not as expressive up front. So they have to address things while they're 50 and 60, right? And I I love Kurt Franklin's podcast or whatever, but like, bro, if you're over the age of 40 and 50 and stuff like that, because I address things in real time. So, and that's just my gift and my blessing, but I don't want to shame anybody else for not doing it.
Yeah.
But it gets real depressing watching black men in their 40s and 50s and 60s talk about how they never been in love, how they never da. But then you have like a Terrence Howard interview when you talk about being touched or having sex from 7 to 8. Like, people are exposed, and I have to be more receptive and very careful how I articulate these things so I don't offend anybody because my experience is not theirs. But if we're just talking surface level,
Yeah.
I don't want to be 40 and 50 talking about things I didn't get to address right now.
Okay.
And that's my intention in life since I was a kid. Like, so even now I hold myself accountable. Like, yo, address it now because you don't want to be at that table with Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
Talking about your problems that you didn't get to address in your early 20s. Same thing with how I deal with women. I address the problem right now. Same thing with friends. I'm very confrontational. I'm upfront with it because I can't move forward from it. And I refuse to, so much resentment gets built up. And seeing those patterns in past friendships and even with seeing people go through that, I'm like, yo, I don't want to deal with that. If me and you was to argue right now, we'll have to talk off camera after the show real quick because I need to leave with a clear conscience because it starts to bottle up and different narratives can change and we change over time. So for me, I don't look at progress and stuff like that. I just live in the moment. I just check my response rate. Like, how long did it take me to really be upset? Did I get upset? Did I pick up something? Did I throw something? Did I hit something? Did I overreact? I check those boxes, but I don't check like, what I learned.
Yeah, I mean, feel like that's great though. That's amazing. And I do think like, I mean, just to kind of like, just give the men in their 40s, 50s, just shoot them some bail. Generationally, that just wasn't a thing. Like,
For sure.
So that's what that is. I feel like, so I'm actually like, when I see it, and that's maybe a different POV, I'm always like, okay, amazing, right? Like, they'll live a little longer now because they got that shit off.
Sometimes it could just come off too performative for me sometimes.
Ah, okay.
It's like, and there's a thing, right? For me, there's like levels and I'll use Kasana for example.
Okay.
And I don't know him. I don't want to say I pray for him because I barely pray sometimes, most times. But like, I think about him so often because he got so famous so fast in so little time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he doesn't have like any big homies. So Kai Cenat's biggest issue is that he comes to the internet first with his problems. He gets validations, he gets motivation, whatever, negative, whatever he uses, whatever. Or you're not addressing your problems. Your problem is that your feelings are being controlled by the internet.
Yeah.
How you feel about yourself, how you view yourself, and you create this thing. But if you had like a big brother or a big homie checking you on certain things, because there's a lot of things that he's done that I haven't agreed with, how he handled a lot of situations, and I could tell like, oh damn, you dead don't got a big homie. But I'm a bit more aware of Kai's situation of like, oh, you ain't have that because again, from where you from, like you wasn't the cool kid that you did become. So by the time you became the cool kid, and by the time your mentors are Kevin Hart, these are strangers to you. It's not like you had an uncle that was looking out or whatever. Like I've been blessed to have a community of men that like, you're bugging and we're gonna beat you up if you don't fix up type of thing. I have that type of thing.
What kind of kid was he? If you know, I don't know, so that's why I'm curious.
It's off camera conversation.
Okay.
Just know that was when we shift from gangsters and rappers being cool to streamers being cool.
Yeah.
Which was like unheard of. Right?
It's new. It was,
that kid. And so switch high school back in 2010. Switch it. Just switch roles. Whoever was the cool kids in your school, if you went to public school, switch the roles. The anime kid that's running around doing Naruto is running the school, and not the kid that plays basketball and raps. That's really what happened in his neighborhood for sure. He became the guy from the Bronx. Like, so imagine all these rappers come out of the Bronx. Oh my God, da da da, boom. A kid, iCarly.
iCarly is great.
Success, makes more money than them, more successful, more recognition, gets to work with like, imagine what that does to your ego, your mind, and things, right?
Yeah.
You know? Especially when you were getting violated by peers that were in the other position.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Like, we'll talk about it more off camera, but I love his story, though, because it's so relatable.
Yeah.
It's very similar to Kanye's joint. Like, it's a Kanye thing. It's like...
And then you essentially become the big homie, because everybody's, you giving people jobs, you putting people in position, like, it's crazy. Tables turn.
Yeah.
That's really life, though.
But he needs to come off the internet with that shit. Like,
but he's off now, right? Like, he's no longer...
No, bro, the dude comes off a little bit, then he does a mental health conversation with his mom. Like, bro, that's mad performative.
You think
Go
so?
see a therapist.
For sure. I agree with you.
Like,
I
that's my thing with anybody.
Yeah.
You could come to the internet. Same thing with, like, when people be commenting about like their abusive relationships, stuff like that. Go to the cops. Like, this is where things come performative. Like, and I get it, because you need to let out. I need to let out sometimes. Yeah. But I do believe there needs to be a level of decorum. Like, yo, you're gonna pick up that phone and cry? You're gonna pick up that phone, press record, and let the tears fall down.
Yes. Sometimes
I get it, but it's a cry for attention.
Cry for help.
Not a cry for help.
You don't think so?
No, it's a cry for attention, not a cry for help.
So what do you think a cry for help is?
911, 311. What's the better helpline? What's the suicide line? And I get it, though, because, again, the reason why I say, if you're trying to kill yourself, God forbid, if you're trying to hurt yourself, and you think posting on Instagram in this age of social media is going to help you, there's either something really mentally wrong with you, or you want attention. You're the professional. You break it down.
Yeah.
And that goes for everything.
There's so many
we all want attention. Like, I want attention by saying this thing. And I'm not taking it away. It's like that, but I do believe there are some things that are more harmful than others. Like, me saying this is harmful in a way.
Yes.
You posting that video of you crying, being depressed and sad on this social media age with racism, with people, you're putting yourself in even more danger to feel bad about yourself.
For sure. But somebody who's in that mental state doesn't see that at the time. They just see whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's like...
And hopefully when they're out of it, they see this. Because I'd be like, stop doing that.
Right. And then, I mean, I get what you're saying.
I'm not trying to come off insensitive. I'm just performing.
But I'm letting you know right now, if this go out, and it might not, because we might have to cut this. But if this was to go out, the people are going to see it as insensitive for sure. I get what you're saying, but for somebody who's dealing with depression or severe mental health, there have been people who have been told that, like, you're too sensitive or you're seeking attention or whatever, and they have completed the job, right? And so my goal is always, how can we, like, mitigate whatever you need to do? If you need to go on the internet and cry, and then you get the attention that maybe you're seeking, and that makes you feel like you want to live a little longer, cool. I'm okay with that.
That's a fair point.
And then let's figure out an alternative so that next time it looks different. You know, like, I just think, like, we can't be so quick to judge how people navigate their turmoil.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Just like somebody who, maybe somebody's crashing out, somebody's cursing, screaming, knocking things over. It's like, yo, like, have more emotion regulation. woosah, calm yourself. Like, you know, as an adult, right? Because adults is crashing out every day in the streets of Brooklyn, Queens, all over New York, right? And it's like, cool. Maybe that's the best way they could do it at this moment.
Yeah.
Right? And they're not killing nobody. So cool.
Right.
Like we whatever it is that's not going to get us to the worst case scenario, I'm okay with. And I may not agree. I might not do it. You know, I might have my own personal feelings about it, but they're allowed, you know, I feel like I'm in a place now where I allow people to do whatever it is that they need to do to regulate. Even if it looks crazy to me. Even if I don't agree. You get what I'm saying?
I think that's an... Are we on a time? What time is it? Are we on an hour?
Where are we, Tahoe? Let me see.
Yeah, we had an hour 10. I just have one question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been through some shit lately.
Me? For sure.
Did you seek help?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good question, Tahoe.
Did you go?
Like, did I seek professional help? No. But did I seek...
Did you go to a therapist?
No, but I went to my community that I trusted more than a therapist.
What's the difference between you going to your community that you're trusted and a person who feeds off of social media or, you know, that's where they trust. That's their thing. Like, you know, you could have sought professional help. You have Mo on call, and yet you didn't. Why? How can you judge those that haven't done that when you yourself haven't done that?
If we're going technically by what I said, yeah, for sure. But I have other resources in my community that, you know, are as qualified as you. The best way to put it, that I'm more comfortable with having certain conversations about.
Of course.
Right?
Understood.
So just for clarity.
Yeah, I get that.
I have a thing.
Have you gone to therapy before?
No.
I know you were averse to therapy when we first met.
Right.
You were like,
Right.
But
still am.
You seem a little bit more open. So I'm like, that's progress.
I'm open to talking about myself for sure.
Listen.
No, let's be real, right? Like if I go to therapy,
are you open to getting help for what it is that you're struggling
I'm
with?
definitely open. But I think for me it was more like, again, here's the thing with, again, what I was going through was so
intense.
Mm-hmm. What I was looking for out of it, my community showed up for me right away the best ways possible.
Okay.
Right? And again, I have people who care about me to the maximum extent. Like, I go to them and not necessarily cry, but it's like, yo,
this is what's happening.
No, not even just what's happening. Hug me, hold me.
Yeah.
Need that. Because I don't want to talk. I don't, whatever.
Right.
So in the back of my head, when I'm not in that state, I know who, because why? The other thing too, I do not want to let those people down.
Okay.
That if you ask me, one thing that I learned, to bring it up, is that they might not have the same last name or the same blood as me. I will never end up in a situation I ended up in with my family, because again, my community is my family now. And they always were, but it's like, yo, I can't let you guys down.
I understand.
I can't get in handcuffs again. I can't do none of that. Like, so for me, that was enough.
Okay.
Right? So again, I'm just being an asshole saying go seek a therapist, but
I don't think that's.
I'm just saying.
Please seek therapy.
I'm just
There's
saying.
wrong with that.
Talk to your mom, but like turn the camera off, bro. Like,
some people can't talk to their mom though.
No, I'm saying with the Casanat thing, it's like, yo, bro, like I know you're going through it. Talk to your mom, but like turn the camera off. This is too sensitive of in my opinion, too sensitive of a thing for us to see while you're doing it and going through it. And you're talking about your mom about something that I feel like you keep on coming back to. That's just in the Kai example. With everybody else, I understand everybody has the same resources, and I understand the crave. I understand what you guys are saying. I'm just saying my biggest issue, which I said last time about the mental health thing. Yeah. There's just, and I get it. It's just a never-ending, open perspective thing. Yes. When I do believe that at some point, for me, my personal thing, like when I raise my kids a certain type of way. Mm-hmm. Yes, be open-minded, but there's certain things we have to be objective about. Okay. And for me, those things to me do more harm to the community than they help from my outlook of it. Okay. And like, I don't believe everything should be okay. I don't believe everything should be, I don't believe we should tolerate everything because it sets a trend because the things that we tolerate sometimes just seem easier to do in more times. I'm about to raise a black son one day, right? I want a brown skinned son. I want a black son, right? Like the reality for him is that, yo, it's not okay for you to do what you think everybody's making it okay to do. It's not okay for you to overreact. It's not okay for you to do these things because there's consequences to everything.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, with these things we're talking about specifically, it's like, yo, I understand the conversation of like, yo, why didn't you go do it? Da 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 da. And like, what if that's their thing? I'm like, okay. Which one are we enabling here? Because again, I believe if everything is just a freestyle, which it is, because we don't control everything and everyone. I'm saying as far as my preference go, and if I'm rolling with people, there's just certain things like, yo, I don't believe that's okay, that's right. It just is what it is, and I think communities have that, right? That's why we'll see. I don't want to say the J word, but the people with the yarmulkes. They have strict guidelines. Every other country and other side of the world have certain guidelines of what's okay and what's not. Some I agree with, some I don't agree with. But I believe that structure, we don't live in anarchy. So for me, it's like, this is what I want to see or what I'm okay with seeing or being around. Even my friends, sometimes I'm like, yo, bro, you're crying out for attention. Like, we hear dogs, like, but I get it though, because some people.
What's an indicator that someone's crying out for attention for you? Like, what are some of those like parameters or boundaries that you have that you say, listen, that's not okay, and you need to lean into the people that are in your life instead? What's that for you? What are some of those things for you? If you could think of any, because I know it's, aside from the mental health thing.
I have a friend, really close friend. She might see this, but no names. She goes to and which I understand sometimes, because another thing too that the social media thing does, it shows you how much people are going through what you're going through. So like she'll vent online on threads.
Okay.
And it'll be like somewhat transparent.
Okay.
But like the wording of it is like, oh, you just want somebody to check in on you. Like, you want somebody to come to you. But I know this person personally to know that thing about her is like, oh, you want somebody to just come and ask you, even if you don't want to tell them. Because some people are just naturally feel lonely. A lot of people are pessimistic, hormone levels, all of that stuff. Like, and that's something like I had to become a better friend over time with her over that, because I'm very a lot of it is like how I grew up in a Haitian culture, like very reactive, very much, no, we're not doing that, we're not doing that, whether it's right or wrong, I think, because of what I'm trained to do.
Yeah.
But like over time, to be a good friend with the community that I had to start understanding like, like, if that's what you got to go do, then go do it. I agree with you guys. I just also feel that could just be a terrible habit moving forward. Like, how many times are you going to do it?
Yeah.
And how many times we're going to open that door where you do feel some type of stimulation? Like same thing with me. I'm a hypocrite. I be on social media venting my ass off. So I'm like, that's my camera, right? I be on social media venting my ass off. So F what I gotta say. I'm speaking to myself as well. I do it in a way where I just kind of let people know what I'm going through. Like, yo, this is what it is. This is how I feel.
Okay.
Don't care for your opinion. I need to write it out. But I need to write it out so people can see it, because I've always wanted to be an author. Like, that's my thing. So let me not be a hypocrite, because my followers will be like, nigga, what? Nigga, you always talking about
writing.
Yeah. So in all fairness, yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
See? This is why
that shit was like a ricochet, dog. Like, so
that's how therapy works.
No, actually. Yeah, that's just like, wait, that's like a boomerang. It just came back to me. No, I do the exact same thing in a different way. Yeah. So to me, it may not look like I'm crying on the camera because optics matter. Yeah. But I'll write 4 or 5 paragraphs, pages of how I feel, and I'm crying out for help, and I'm crying out for somebody to check in, and I'm hoping a girl hits me up like, yo, are you okay? Damn, bro.
And the writing you're talking about is on Instagram?
On stories. So I got corporate now, so it's on our close friends.
Okay.
But before corporate,
yeah.
What? What? Like, so how I do it now with the celebrities and the discourse is like, yeah, Angela Bassett, Viola Davis, those used to be like Christianity, Haitians, religion, and I'm just letting it out.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. I've seen some of it.
Like I'm letting it out for damn, bro. But I brought it that. No, I did it. I feel my close friends popping mad shit, dogs.
I just saw you writing the other day, but it wasn't. To me, it didn't seem like overkill or anything. It just
no, that's what I'm saying. It's controlled now because of, again, I'm older, I'm more mature. I'm nothing's new under the sun. I've been through things already, and again, as moving forward, you learn how to communicate things better, and fair and more fair. But when I'm venting and going off,
yeah.
wow. Good call, Tahoe. Good call. No, for sure. I get it.
Yeah.
I just don't. The whole turning on the phone crying thing is like OD though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how. Because me, when I'm crying, I'm like very like, I'm kind of like I become a little like, I don't want to say paralyzed, but I can't bring myself to do that personally. Like I don't see myself turning on a camera when I'm crying. I'm kind of just like I'm in a state, right? So but there are people who they can cry and they can, like I can cry and drive. Like I've been driving and started crying while I was driving. So you can do two things at a time. So if a person is crying and they are able to turn on their camera and they want to express something, you know, like I'm okay with that. But like, I guess within reason, like there has to, I get what you're saying though, because some of it can feel performative. Like, is this real? Like how are we able to gauge through the internet what's real?
Going on?
For real?
My initial thought though, just to be clear, when I see somebody do that, my first thought is, yo, what's wrong?
Yeah.
My second thought is like, you really turn the camera on and you know all that? Like, yo. But my first thought is like, all right, you're crying, so something really emotional here. But the second thought is like, bro, it's a camera. Wipe the camera. Make sure. Come on, bro. Like a lot of humorous stuff going on in the midst of it. Just saying. I could make a whole skit on that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I get you. I get what you're saying. No, but I think I get it. I get where you're coming from. You know, it's hard because everybody handles things so differently, you know, but either way though, I do want to say that I'm happy that you're in a better space, right? And that you're talking, you know, your creative juices are flowing again, and you know, you tapped into your community, because I think that's really important. Like you even having that, like your go-to people is necessary. You writing, right? Getting into your writing bag. Like that's something I would suggest. Client, journal, write out whatever it is that's on your mind, because at least you're getting it out somewhere else outside of your head, you know? So I'm proud of you. Either way.
Sad? Thank you. Do you get sad?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I.
Can I tell you this though?
Yeah.
Like, you know, me to you.
For sure.
Is like, it's so, you know why it's difficult for me to go to therapy?
Why?
And like, I'm openly vulnerable to strangers, people. Like, I'll tell you my whole life story the day you meet me. I don't care.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I'm going through, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to talk to a professional, even like talking to you right now. It's like, that's why I asked that question. I'm like, yo, like, are you like a closed off person? Like, would you share with a stranger like what you're going through?
With a stranger. It depends on if it was relevant in the conversation. Like if a stranger, like, it depends like what the situation is. Okay. Like I'm not a person that like, because I feel like there's a time and place for everything, right? So in this moment, I feel like this podcast, this was about you. For me, I was like, I want to chop it up with you. I want to find out like what's going on with you. So I'm 1,000% okay with you just talking about like, just updating me on you, right? But if you were to be like, but what's going on with you though? I'll tell you, you know, but I'm not just going to volunteer it, because that could be a Scorpio trait. I'm a Scorpio. So like Scorpios naturally are kind of private.
Yeah, closed off.
Right. That's not closed off. Don't say
with 3 of them.
Closed off is crazy.
My dad, my brother, my sister. What day are you?
6th.
You're right in line. My dad's the...
Cut it out. I should have never said that.
My dad's the 4th.
That's not true.
My aunt's the 5th. My brother's the 13th.
Closed off is nuts. I'm not closed off. But I think there's a time and place. So the people who are closest to me, they get a different version of me than like people who don't know me that well, because I just feel like it could be because, you know, Scorpio's supposedly supposed to be like, they just have this protective
So
kind of
therapists
shell.
believe in horoscopes?
I mean, I feel like it's been forced on me. Like my clients talk about horoscopes. Everybody in the world talks about it. So at this point, I'm like, all right, let's see if there's a correlation. If this helps you with your mental health, let's talk about it. But for me, I think it's fun to talk about because there sometimes you see some parallels and you're like, all right, I do agree. Scorpios are private, but when you get close to them, you really understand them on a deeper level for sure.
Do you? How do I say this? Are you like that with like? Are you expressive with your man? Like, do you volunteer the information to your man?
It depends.
On
It depends on my man. Because I feel like it depends on my man. Because I feel like some men are like, you got to give it to them in small doses. Because if I come out the gate like, rah, it might be like, ooh, it's a lot. But if it's like I'm giving it to you in small doses, I'm kind of like an onion, right? I'm peeling back the layers slowly but surely. And then you start to, then I feel like a smoother process.
Are
So
you that strategic when you're dating though?
no, I'm not being strategic. But I feel like just thinking about maybe my more recent dating history is like, it's based on him. Like if he's open, I'm open. If he's a little bit more closed off and reserved, because it's like, what we doing? You know, how we doing this?
So you don't have a type like in that space like of personality or like
Personality.
I'm just asking because it's like I'm trying to see like what type of man you would deal with like that. Like everything feels a bit, even in the conversation, everything feels a bit premeditated. You're overly patient.
I'll tell you this right now, I am extremely patient. That's one thing anybody who's ever dated me can say. Patience all day.
I'm just trying to, because I'm like, I'm watching your body language while I'm talking, and I'm like, I know I'm supposed to stop talking. I don't know why I can't stop talking, but I'm watching everything. I'm like, yo, like, I'm only asking because it's like, you come off very perfect in a sense.
No way.
Right, more perfect than most people.
Okay.
But I'm just saying though, it's like, and maybe it's because cameras are on and your profession and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I'm really open to like rawness. Like I don't think I'll ever see the raw side of you. And if I do, it'll take years. And if your man does, it would take a long time to see like a very raw, vulnerable side. Am I wrong?
Okay. You may be a little bit right. I wouldn't say you're wrong, but you're not 100% right either. Like, oh no, I get upset. Like I cry, I do all of that. But it's just, it may not happen with others around. And it's not on purpose. It's just kind of how I'm wired, I guess. You know, I don't know. Some of my work, like the training that I've developed from the work that I do, could be a part of that. Some of my childhood, my upbringing could, you know, be a part of that as well. But it's there. I think we just have to be really, really close for you to see it. Like my mom has seen it. My brother has seen it. Like there's some people who have seen that side of me, like raw, uncut. But I feel like I'm pretty regulated most of the time though. Like when that happens where I'm like either crying or going off, is really because somebody has pushed me to a point of no return. Like it's hard to really get me to a place where it's like, oh my God. So if I'm there, you know somebody done did it. Okay, you know somebody pushed me to that point and everything that's happening, they deserve. So like, yeah, I just feel like I'm pretty regulated for real. Like it's not, you know, but yeah, you know, I mean, we friends. So like if we get closer, you're going to see it.
I appreciate you for letting me have this venting session.
Of course.
Don't call this an episode. Call it a therapy session.
Therapy session.
It's how it's marketed. If we market it that way, then I don't look too crazy for talking too much.
That's the title. That's the title. Therapy session?
Yeah, like no. Like we could even like write in the caption. So I had a therapy session with it. Call me a client. It's gonna look good. But all jokes aside though, I'm serious about that. But like I'm joking at the same time. Whatever you want to do it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm with it.
It could be a thing. Start talking to your clients on camera. But the thing. So this is what we're gonna do, right? So I'm going to invite you to my show with my cast because we're ignorant. and we're ignorant influentially.
Listen.
And I want to see you can protect yourself, but it's hard to protect yourself around this because the girls, they look like they're not a mess, but they're a mess. So, because I want to see that side of you. Okay. And I do believe my advice to you when you're showing your platform, I think if you, well, clearly not this episode, but if you do open up more of that world of Mo, you know, like, again, it's like, I get it, you a professional, you a therapist, but it's like, you human too, and I need to, I personally, I speak for myself, I want to see more human and feel more human out of you, you know, to watch the content progress as well. I did see one thing, I should send it to you. I ran to a therapist, and she was like, as a therapist, I have a therapist, and like, I'm human, and it's like, I want to see a more naturally feminine friend, like, I don't want to, it'll be easier for me to open up that way as well, because that's what I open up to. That's how I get comfortable with people. When I know more about them, when I see more about them.
Understood.
But if it feels like I'm just, like me and Tahoe, I was venting to Tahoe earlier about whatever, because we've had ignorant moments and conversations, and he's a guy, and you know, whatever.
For sure.
I'm more open to doing it to that than a professional.
I got you.
That's why, Tahoe, I don't go to the therapist unless I know the therapist is outside. Like, I gotta know. I want to know a little dirty thing about you too. I want to have something on you. That's how I do my friend. Is that not fair?
That's crazy. First of all, me and you, we saw each other recently, and where was we at, and what was we doing?
My friend.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
It was laid back.
No. We had though. We had
the moment.
Yeah.
So you know it's there. You know,
for sure.
Yeah. So
For
it's
sure.
just, you know, and I wouldn't say anything like this is me, but then that's another version of me.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I like both.
Yeah.
But I really like that one.
Yeah.
And that set, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
just laid back.
Just in general, I think for everybody, me personally, that's what I open up to. That's where you get it's like, yo, there's a skit. Last thing I'll say, then we go.
But you just said that you learned how to switch codes to get better in your professional life.
Me?
Yeah, right. That's why you dress the way you dress in. You like, yo,
for sure.
I know that in order to get better and better myself in certain ways, I got to switch codes.
Yeah.
So why stay in one code when it comes to your brain and your emotions and your state, your mental state? You should be able to switch codes with that too, and not just stay with where you feel comfortable. Because if that was the case, you'd have came here in a hoodie.
And I think that applies to me, right? Whereas, like, you get what I'm saying? I intentionally came here with...
Well, this nigga over there.
Yeah.
Nigga left me speechless.
Tahoe has been...
Nigga left me speechless.
He's been giving me the alley-oop, because it's like, that literally applies to why I came without a blazer. I came more laid back, so that, in a way, so that you can feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
And then... I'm like, you look.
And I appreciate
dapper.
No, I trust you enough. First of all,
yeah.
I don't ever come to somebody's platform twice if I don't rock with them.
For sure.
You know, and we also, and I volunteered, like, hey, I followed up.
Yes.
So just to show you that there is a level of admiration and appreciation for your energy.
No, I appreciate that.
Completely.
Thank you.
Tahoe, to answer your question, not even to answer it. Thank you for that, because I wasn't thinking about it like that. So you don't know what you don't know. I didn't know that I wasn't, what he just said, it wasn't even a thought. Like, why not do that? Well, I didn't think about that. Thank you for telling me that, because now, yes, true. I should be a bit more open-minded to things. But again, that's why he's the gray hairs. He ain't so wise. Like, no, I appreciate it though, because like, if I'm not gonna let my arrogance be like, because I don't want. No, you're right. I should be open to those things, and I am, and yeah, I'll start balancing both, switching the codes and understand people. I think my biggest thing is, obviously, I get caught up in myself. Like, I love myself. I'm obsessed with myself to the point where, like, if it's not what I want or whatever, like how I feel, and that's terrible when you're building relationships with people. And over time, it's gotten better, but there's still obvious signs that, damn, this nigga really loves himself. He's obsessed with himself.
Yeah.
And I could call it out before they do. Like, I will tell you, I have my face.
You have your face tatted on you?
Tatted on me.
Wow.
Yeah, it get like that. Hold on, we'll do a zoom in. My face right there.
That is your face on you.
Yeah. Is it showing? No, it's not showing. Oh, hold
Do you
this.
think there's some narcissism there?
I have the word narcissistic tatted on my. I'm dead ass.
Angelo.
That's because I didn't know what it meant. Tahoe, let me get the camera right here. Do you see it? Tahoe, you see it? Yeah, right here.
I see it.
Yep, half me, half tiger. And then I have my name in case I forget it in Arabic on my chest. So just to show you, I was the only child for 8 years. And then you got to consider the years of my sister growing up. I was first son to a Haitian mother. So there's a lot of like, you're a king and type of thing that I believed. You know?
Yeah.
That's why God didn't make me 6 feet. Because golly.
I get it.
But thank you.
I get it. No.
But yes, I appreciate everybody here. Tahoe, I appreciate you because I think you did.
Tahoe asked some great questions. Right?
He realigned me with a couple of things. And it's like, yo, you know what? Like,
I love that.
all performance aside, all content aside, like, yeah, I got more work to do.
Absolutely.
And but I felt really comfortable with talking to you. Like, so I'm like, yo, you do your thing because I know you were going to get there. And yeah, this is no, I really genuinely wanted to do this because of this. I'm like, no, I need somebody to talk to, but I want to talk in front of a camera.
Absolutely.
But I want to like let these things out. So.
And we did it.
Yeah, because I don't want Tahoe giving me feedback. Like, yo, bro, you ain't let her talk. Like, yo, bro. Like, I don't think you understand.
No, I appreciate you for joining me either way. Like, this being like, I don't know if this is your first public, because you put out content since everything happened, but you know, coming on the platform and just sharing what's been going on lately, I appreciate it for sure. Yeah,
I'm not able to do this on my show with my people. They don't care. But I like that though, right? Like, that's safe there.
It's
like,
safe. Those are,
This is the most vulnerable and transparent I've been on a platform.
Aww.
Yeah, but I rock with you just to let you know. Like, it's like, yo, look, like, yeah. Bring us home.
I thank you so much, Angelo, for joining me, and I can't wait to come on your platform. You know, and it will be another side of me that you'll see. As long as we might see how Tahoe got us right with the little shot. With I don't know if that was a double.
Yeah,
but
I don't even like drinking. That's why I'm sipping real.
I was slow. Like, was that whiskey, Tahoe?
1942.
1942.
Ooh, that drink. It was I enjoyed it, but I'm if I come
you
on,
gonna come on our platform and you gonna do a lot of talking.
Okay, I might need a little drink.
I got you. No, I got you.
Yes,
and I don't invite anybody on.
Oh, thank you.
I don't invite anybody on.
Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait. And okay, so let the people know where they could find you. Anything you have upcoming.
Man, you can find me at your girl crib. Let me stop. Ooh, at Angielo at talkthatshhhmedia. Talk that, just type it.
Yes.
3 H's.
It'll be tagged. It'll be in the description, y'all.
But yeah, thank you for having me. And till next time. Oh, I don't have nothing coming up.
Nothing going on. He's going to LA.
Yeah,
take your time.
Just follow. You'll know. I update in real time.
Absolutely.
But I do have a lot more going on than I think, but like nothing.
Nothing I'm gonna share right now. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Stay blessed.
Absolutely.
Tahoe, appreciate you.
Yes, your Mental Matters podcast. We are out.
I really think you should get people to come here and do this.
Really?
Let them let it out. Let them.
That's what I try to do. Like, I mean, but some people when some people get in front of the camera, like the guests that I've had, they get kind of tense.
Yeah, you got to pick your people.
Yeah.
Like, and even like not stage it per se, but like I really think like I get it.